In January of this year, Jagex released the Gilded Collection Log Staff, which is one of the rarest and most prestigious items in RuneScape. Unlike the other collection log staffs, which have a static collection log requirement, the Gilded Staff scales based on the number of items in the game. Right now, the number to get is 1425, and we're currently at 1420. And I promise you that by the end of this video, the Gilded Staff will be ours. Howdy campers, and welcome back to another episode of Collection Log Completionist, the series where I finally get my Gilded Staff. This week we're going to be doing Wildy Slayer, trying to get the last items that we need. I'll be Turiel skipping for Rev's tasks, but I'll also be doing some spiders, hellhounds, and skeleton tasks in there too, so I hope y'all enjoy. Dude, I was so late on that telly out, because I was about to check my collection log. I cannot believe I didn't get telly blocked there. I absolutely should have. Oh, no, I do have fangs. I didn't even know that. I'm just missing pet and Voidwaker piece, I guess. Really? A dupe fangs on like our 10th kill. Okay. Dude, a third elite on this task? That's what's so nice about these wildy bosses. Like, Ring of Wealth Eye is so busted. Dragon Pickaxe, really now? I was gonna say it's kind of sad seeing them at under a mil, but those things haven't been a gold beam in quite some time. Hold up there. Second to last kill, I miss an elite with gilded boots in them, really now? Okie dokie, I really should have juggled that last clue, I guess. We are now up to over 250,000 Ice Fiends killed. Loot Tracker says 166 tooth half of key, so not bad, but still need to kill probably at least like 500,000 more. So this is pretty much going to be the same setup that I have for killing Calvarion and Spindle. We don't risk too much, though. I mean, that is a couple mil in imbues that we'll have to get back, which is a bit of a pain. Other than that, though, it's really not bad, though it looks like we're risking a lot. And then the only real difference is if we swap over to Spindle, then we just put on the Slayer Helm and drop the treads. Then we'll be on Thralls and Death Charge for some extra mace specs, and we'll have our ult camping outside to make sure that no PKers can get the drop on us. Calvarion, we are still missing 4 items, both of the new items and both of the old items. Interesting, a Laren's key from one of the skeleton hounds. I didn't realize I could do that, but I guess I'm on a skeleton's task. Regardless if I was on skeletons or a hellhound's task, they would count either way. There is my first task down for skeletons. I don't need to be on a task here, so I could keep doing a couple kills if I really wanted to, but it's been pretty busy tonight. For the last wildy content that we still have to do, it's Revs. I have not been looking forward to doing this one. It is a real pain in the butt. They definitely can make you some good money, so hopefully we can make some money, get a little lucky preferably. I am skulled and on task, so I've got the best chance at getting the unique drops. I risk the amulet, but not much else. About 800k, which is, you know, a bit hefty, but Revs make you a lot of money, so we can definitely make it back real quick. I will also be trying to bracelet flick as much as I can in order to extend my tasks as much as I can, but we'll see how well I keep that up. Just finished my first trip, saw a lot of PVMers, but 0 PKers, and not a single other PVMer was skulled, which seems crazy to me. About 1 mil in the looting bag, and that's not including some ether that got stored in my bracelet, so not too shabby if you ask me. We've got 100 more on the task though, and I just don't like being in the wildy, man. What can I say? Even though I know if I died, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Still just get little mini heart attacks every time I step foot out there because I'm a big old baby. Yeah, I saw some fire surges coming from over that direction. Sure enough, it was a PK, or he's just busy with somebody else. Just so busy right now. It's about midnight, so maybe if I wake up early tomorrow, I can finish the task. Maybe mornings will be better than late at night because this is just horrendous. Maybe I just also need to not do orcs because I guess I shouldn't be too surprised orcs are always packed. That is going to clean up our first Hellhound task. It was pretty busy earlier today, but I've been here for like an hour with 0 PKers and not even many PVMers. Orcs are so insanely busy that it's just a pain in the ass to ever find a world. So I'm gonna try killing some demons here and see how that pans out for me. One thing that I'm already noticing that's kind of really nice here is that these guys are kind of pushovers. I don't really need to wear a bracelet of Ethereum with them. So I can just camp the slaughter, which is so much nicer than having to constantly flick the slaughter. Also, there's only one entrance here, so I don't feel like I have to watch like 5 different areas for PKers to come, which is also pretty nice. There's a method that's similar to this, but better, called quads. A little bit further up there are also 2 demons, but then there are also 2 cyclopses. So you can kill all 4 of them at once, but it is beyond level 40 wildy. Sorry, it's beyond level 30 wildy, so you can't insta-telly out. First trip, man, it is so reclined here. It feels so good. I am definitely getting way less bang for my buck for each kill, but like, I don't have to telly out every like 5 minutes, so it just feels so much more relaxed. I might try out some quads to see how relaxed those look, but overall, so much happier with this area. I might actually not hate grinding out the green log then. That was weird. You definitely could have gotten the drop on me there if you wanted to. And that is going to be the last kill on this task. And let me tell you, that was actually kind of nice. Once we swapped over to the demons, it was so much more chill. And look at that, 172 revenants killed when our task was only, what, 137, I think? So those slaughter procs are going to make a huge difference in the long run for how many tasks we have to do. While Turiel skipping for Revs tasks, I still increase my normal task streak. So every 50th task, I like to go over to Konar to get some basically free points. Especially now that every Slayer Master has its own block list, there's basically no downside to doing this. Another Fang. Really? Okay, so now I've got 3 Fangs of Venenatus in less than 500 KC. Another Fang. 4th one, okay then. A 5th Fang. Interesting now. Okay. This is just getting silly. I don't understand it. Like, there are so many people that do that for some reason, where they'll just hop down immediately without looking and then just hop worlds. I think they're bots and they're trying to scare you off the world, because if you do telly out when they enter, then they just hop back and take the world. And I've seen it because my ult is still sitting there. But if you stay in, they'll just hop worlds and keep looking. But it's so weird. It has to be a bot farm because it's so many accounts that do the exact same thing that are in very similar setups. And it never happens at Spider. That's the other thing that's so weird, is it doesn't happen at Spider. It's only here. That gives me a chance to rant about something else, actually. The elites here are fucking amazing. Dude, I've been absolutely loving the elites both here and at Spider. It's so nice, dude. I did the math, and if I go on rate for pet for either of Calvarion or Spindle, that's like 60 elites or something like that, which, I mean, is a drop in the bucket compared to what you need for green log, but man, you don't see those types of numbers very often. We're holding 50 kph, so that's 1 elite per hour, and man, I am Not gonna sneeze at 1 elite per hour, that's for sure. Check this out. 2 Revenant tasks. Ooh, with some slaughter action in there. That's like 350 Revenants to kill. Oh man. Orcs are definitely better theoretically for on-task Scald Rev grinding, but in practice, orcs are so busy a lot of the times, and on top of it, flicking a slaughter bracelet to extend the task is just so annoying. In fact, if you only flick your slaughter bracelet for about half of your orc kills, the chance of getting a weapon on task from demons and cyclopses is about the same per task versus the orcs. And if you don't flick a slaughter at all, it's actually better to camp the slaughter with demons and cyclopses than it is to do orcs. Just goes to show how good the slaughter bracelet is. Also, for some reason, a lot of people who PK at quads don't bring teleblock, they just bring freezes, which, what are we doing here? There's no way you're gonna kill me without teleblock. Just bring teleblock. First Revs task done at quads here, and holy, we're on to something. This is so good. I saw the 1 PKer and that was it. No PVMers, only that 1 PKer. I got to just camp slaughter the whole time. Doesn't get much better than that. One thing that someone pointed out to me is that when I finish a Revs task, I should bring my Slayer cape over to Chrysala and try for the back-to-back. Didn't get it this time. It's only a 10% chance to proc. But man, when that bad boy does proc and gives us a free extra Revs task, oh man, will it be worth it. Dragon pick. Dragon 2H sword, that's our first 2H sword. Ooh! Treasonous ring on the very last kill of the task. Already had a bunch of treasonous rings from killing Venenatus before the wildy rework, but we will still take that. That is task number 1500 completed. We did a regular Konar task for it, and that gives us 700 free points. Just got ourselves another Revs task, so 2 more Revs tasks tonight, but this is the smallest Revs task possible. Only 100, but we'll still take it. Holy. We actually got the back-to-back proc. Yes, please give me more Revenants. And it's a high roll. Holy. We've got to be getting a weapon tonight for sure. There we go. I knew we were going to get a clog tonight. I knew it. I mean, it's not a weapon, but the amulet is much more common, so it's expected, and we will absolutely take that. Oh, man, I saw a golden beam and got super excited, and then when there was no clog, I got super sad. 2 mil, though. No way! No way I just did that. This is the same task. What the fuck? Now that one I definitely bank for. There are 5 kills left on the task, but I definitely bank for that. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, now we're just missing Chain Mace. And if we get the Chain Mace, we can stop doing tasks. We can just full camp quads for the emblems. I can't believe I just got ragged by the Rev boss. Like, fuck off, dude. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to be here. Get out of my face. Ooh. Holy, what is going on tonight? I mean, it's no weapon, but holy. The 8 mil effigy as well. I low-key did think that that was the Chain Mace for a second. But we're just missing the biggest effigy and the Chain Mace now. So, in these last 2 tasks, we have gotten 3 clogs. Love to see it. No shot, somebody is crashing me at scorpions. My task is over, so it doesn't actually matter. But what? Wild name. It's the exact type of name that I would expect someone to have that is crashing somebody at scorpions. A long bone, really? I suppose we'll take it. Okay. Now this is just getting silly. Another Amulet of Avarice. Okay. Now that just shouldn't be happening. What's going on? 1968 KC. So yeah, just over 1,000 KC. Ooh, baby. There's another clog. You'll love to see that one. You'll love to see that one. See, that's why we stuck around for a little bit after the task was over, to yoink ourselves that blade, and now we're at 1424 collections logged, so only one away from getting ourselves that gilded staff. I am going to do something a little bit crazy here. We've got 85 moon keys sitting in the bank. 84, sorry. That's going to put us up to 200 moon keys used total. So, I'm going to send those real quick, and let's get ourselves that gilded staff. Did you know that 110% of you watching are actually subscribed? This, of course, is a statistical impossibility, so if some of you could unsubscribe to fix it, I'd appreciate it. There we go. 200 chests opened now. 201 actually, because we got an extra key again. But can't be too sad. We'll just slowly keep plugging along. Holy, we got a baguette chance. Could you imagine stale baguette for log 1425? This hooligan here attacked me, and then when I auto-retaliated, he froze me, stepped under, and logged out. This was very silly, of course, so I stopped recording in order to save it, and forgot to press the record button again. And then this happened. No! How the fuck wasn't I recording there? Okay, I'm actually so pissed. What the What are we doing here? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. 1, because I wasn't recording. That's ridiculous. 2, it's the chain mace. And 3, that's 1425 log slots. We are just missing a relic now, which means we no longer have to do Rev's tasks. That's insane. That is actually insane. Let's go get our gilded staff. Let us claim log rewards. 1425 items collected. Don't know why he's giving me all the lower level ones, but there we have it. We are now a part of the Gilded Clog gang. I'm so miffed that I missed recording that properly, but how could have I known? We were not expected to get any roll tonight on the weapons table, let alone the roll we needed. I was just absolutely not expecting it. Now that we've just about completed Revenants, I really want to come over to Fasani's Nightmare and finally get my Slepey tablet. I have done so many hard clues. And getting this Slepey tablet would let me teleport directly here instead of having to run all the way from Araxor. I would just teleport like right here and then go up these stairs and finish the step. You're really gonna make me go back, deposit my pet, and run all the way back here. Okay then. Getting the Slepey tablet is actually kind of huge for hard clues. It probably saves me about a minute every time I have to do the nightmare step. And speaking of hard clues, I have stacked another 2,000 hards, which I will be opening today and tomorrow over on Twitch, so make sure to stop on by. Yes! There it is, 6KC, we yoink ourselves the Slepey tablet. It's guaranteed at 25. But I'm not too sad about getting that early. Now, if we use the Slepey tablet on the Draken's Medallion, it will now let us teleport right to Nightmare. That is going to end us off at 1425 collection log slots. No green logs, but some pretty big ones in there this week. Like I said, I'm live right now opening 2K hard, so make sure to swing on by. I also plan on streaming most of the 99 sailing grind, so make sure to swing on by for that too. So if I don't see y'all in the stream for the 2K hard opening, I'll see ya out on the oceans. Take care, and until next time, I'll see you on the seas, landlubbers.